Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Ultravision Academy. So, in the chapter number 6, 11th standard computer subject, English medium, we discussed about terminal program. We also saw the types of operating systems, means GUI based and CLI based. The operating system that we have to study, that is Ubuntu Linux. Linux is GUI based operating system. Remember, it is open source software. It means totally free. You can download it free of cost from internet. And Linux is case sensitive. It means capital and small letters are considered as different. Now, in this chapter, we have to study about the command prompt, that is known as terminal in Linux. To start terminal, you have to select applications, accessories and terminal option. Otherwise, you can press Ctrl plus Alt plus T shortcut key. Otherwise, right click on the screen and then select open terminal option. It will start terminal program. Now, in the last lecture, we also discussed about shells. A shell is nothing but a programming file of Linux. There are various shell files available, and we have studied 4 shell files: Bourne shell, C shell, Korn shell and BSH shell. So we discussed this about this in the last lecture. Then we saw a few commands. For example, one command is cat. Here remember, cat is the name of command, and this administrator @Ubuntu, this is known as terminal prompt. So in front of terminal prompt, the first word that you have to type, that is a command. So cat /etc/shells, this command will show you all the available shells in your Linux operating system. Same way, another command we saw, that is echo. Remember, echo is a command, and echo command is used to print something on screen. Here shell is a variable. Remember, this is Linux variable. It means this variable is created by Linux operating system, and this is known as environment variable. There is a verbal rule that whatever variable we create, we have to give variable name in small letters. Linux will give variable names in capital letters. So there doesn't have any conflict in between this. And if you want to print a variable's value, then you have to use $sign in front of variable name without space. So echo $shell will print the value of shell variable. In short, it will print the currently active shell. It means in which shell Linux is working. We also saw the command syntax. There are 3 parts: name, options and arguments. Command name, that is compulsory. Option contains -sign and a single or 2 characters, and it is used to change the behavior, to alter the behavior of a command. Remember the word. Argument is necessary in order to accomplish a particular task. For example, if you are using cp command, then you must give which file you want to copy and where you want to copy. We also saw type command. It shows either the command is internal or external. And at last we saw cal command. Remember, when you give only cal command, it will show you the calendar of the current month. But you can use month number and year number, and it will display the particular month calendar. If you want to display the information page wise, then you can use more command with cal command. Just if you give cal and then year number, then it will show all the months detail of particular year. But if you want to see page wise, then you can use more command. So we have seen up to this. Now let's go ahead. The next is date command. Let's see the output. Here remember, if you want to work with the Linux operating system, then either you have to install Linux operating system, otherwise you can start Google Chrome, start your internet connection, and then you can type this address. You can see the address given here, shell.cloud.google.com. Then it will provide you an interface like Linux. So as if you are working in Linux terminal, it will show you the output. So let's see. This is our dollar prompt. You can see DATE, date command. When you give date command, it will show you the current date and time both. So you can see Tuesday 29 December 2020. It also shows time, and then at last it shows UTC. UTC means Universal Time Coordinate. So this way date command shows current date and time both. Now with date command you can use format specifier. Remember this plus %d is known as format specifier. So you can use various types of format specifiers here. You have to give this using plus sign, and remember after each and every command you have to give space. That is compulsory. And command name is also case sensitive. You cannot write in capital. If you write DATE D in capital, then it will display message command not found. This command is not available. So that you have to give in capital. Date space plus %d. If you give small d, then it will show you just date 29. Same way date plus %m will show you current month. Same way date plus %y, then it will show you current year in 2 digits. If you want to see in 4 digits, then you have to give %Y. Then it will show you year in 4 digits. If you give date space plus %D, then it will show you date in MMDDYY format, month, date, year. And if you want to see time, then you can give date plus %T. Then it will show you date in time in HHMMSS format, hour, minute and second. So this way you can specify the format inside date command. Well, the next command is BC command. BC means basic calculator. So here using BC you can start command line calculator. Remember the word, you can start command line calculator. It means no graphical view, just you can write the numbers and do the calculations. So this way BC command works, but unfortunately here BC command will not work. If you give BC, then it will show you command not found. Either you will have to find out another cloud shell or Linux interface, otherwise you will have to install Linux operating system. So BC means command line calculator, basic calculator. Now here BC minus L, remember here BC is the name of command, whereas minus L is an option. as already we have seen, option contains minus, means hyphen sign. So when you give BC minus L command, it will show you information and it will start math library also. It will include the standard math library. It means now you can do various types of calculations. So for example, 5 star 5, then it will show you the answer 25. This also works in only BC command. Just BC command and enter, and then also it will display the output. But few functions that we can use, for example, there is a function L, then inside 2013, this is a function. Then it will find out the log of 2013 value. Now as we have discussed previously, the numbering systems in the first lecture. If you want to see this, then you can start the first lecture. In the first lecture, we have discussed about numbering systems. There are 4 numbering systems: binary, octal, decimal, and hexadecimal. So here there are 2 commands, obase and ibase. Obase means output base, ibase means input base. If you give obase is equal to 60, then this command will do nothing. But then whatever information you write, whatever number you write, that it will convert it into hexadecimal number. So say suppose 256, then the hexadecimal equivalent is 100. So this way you can change the output base. Same way, suppose obase is equal to 2 is given. It means now whatever answer it will give you in binary. So next, suppose if you type 100, then it will show you the binary equivalent of 100, means 100. So actually this is our decimal 100 number, whereas in binary it can be written as 1100100. So this way it converts. Next is ibase command. You can change the input base. Ibase is equal to 16. It means now whatever you write, whatever number you write, it will be considered as hexadecimal number. Then obase is equal to 2 is given. It means output it will show you in binary. So if you type 100, then this is not our decimal 100, this is actually hexadecimal 100. Our decimal value is 256 for this. So when you write 100, then it will give you answer 100000000. So this is the conversion of binary. Next is sqrt function. It will find out the square root of a given number. So all these functions, sqrt, obase, ibase, then L function, all this function works if you have started standard math library. It means if you have given BC minus L. If you directly enter by giving BC command, then these functions will not work. But you can do simple calculations. So this is BC command. BC means command line calculator. Next is echo command. Now let's see how echo command works. I'll give clear command. If you want to print something, then you can give echo space, then inside double inverted comma you can give hello, how are you. You have to complete double inverted comma. Actually double inverted comma is not compulsory. If you don't give, then doesn't matter, but if you are starting, then you have to complete it. enter, then it will print your message, hello, how are you. If you want to print a variable's value, then you can give $sign. So let's create a variable. Suppose a is equal to 50. It means we are going to create a variable named a. It will create this variable inside computer's memory, and then press enter. It will not display any output, just it will create the variable. Now I am giving clear. Now if you want to print the value of a variable, then you have to give echo $a. It will show you the value 50. Otherwise you can also combine this with statement. For example, echo the value of variable a is, then $a. Then it will show you the value of variable a is 50. So remember, if you want to print any sentence, then using echo command, just you can give the sentence. Otherwise you can also give inside double inverted comma. Now let's see how command can be written using echo command. For example, echo inside double inverted comma, the today's date is, and now I want to print the date. For that I will write the command date plus %d, but I cannot write like this directly. If you want to execute a command, then you have to write inside backward sign. This sign is known as backward. This is available below the escape key in keyboard. Inside keyboard, below the escape key, there is a sign. Directly when you press it, it will show you backward sign. Backward sign, date space plus %d, backward complete, and then double inverted comma complete. Then it will give you output. The date, the today's date is 29. So this way, if you want to execute command inside sentence, then you can use echo, but the command you have to write inside backward sign. So this is echo command. See here, cost is variable, and if you want to print the value of variable, then you have to give echo the cost of the product is rupees $cost, then it will print the value. See, while creating variable, while declaring variable, you are not to give $sign. This is actually command prompt. It means where you are writing command. Same way, if you want to print a sentence, then echo current time is, but remember, you are not to use single quote. This is single quote actually. There is mistake in book. Here you have to give backward sign, that is available in keyboard below the escape. So it will display time. The current time is then time. Next is pass WD command. But this command actually works in real operating system, not in interface. So when you give PASSWD, pass WD command, it will ask you to change the password. To change the password of the current login. Here remember, it will ask you the current password also. So directly you cannot make changes. First you have to give the existing password, and then new password you have to type twice. When you type both the text correctly as new password, then it will show you message password updated successfully. So this way you can change the password. Now if you are administrator user, it means main login, and if you want to change the password of any other normal user, then You can also use the name passwd and then username. But remember, in case of genuine user, you will be allowed to change its password without asking. It means it will not ask you old password. Just directly you can make changes because you have administered power. Then the command clear that we have seen previously. Clear command clears the screen.